Okay, this is how to hand polish a pistol. Now, first of all, I just want to real quick say the reason I'm making this video is because I looked online a while back and I couldn't find anything on hand polish. Everybody says Dremel, Dremel, Dremel. To be honest, I bet you Dremel's gonna work a million times better, and it's probably gonna be a lot quicker. But if you don't have a Dremel, I don't have one right now, and I do want to buy one later on, you can just use this. It's real simple, real easy. You don't need a big long instructional video. And what you're gonna do is just use Mother's mag aluminum polish, even though these are stainless steel. And this works really good. I think Flitz works better. I think that's Flitz. But this works really good. You can get this at Walmart, get this AutoZone. I bet you Myers sells it. This stuff right here is really, really good. Now, another thing too I just want to say is actually not all stainless steel polishes the same. So these are actually two cars I got. This is an older car. It's not that old, but I polished it a little bit. I don't know if you can really see the difference on camera, but this one does look a lot better. Now, I think I still need to polish it a lot more for it looking better, but this one looks kind of dull and just gray. This one looks kind of shiny and silver. And you can see all the writing real easy. So you can see CM9 car. When you hold this up, it's kind of a little bit hard to see. This is CW40 and it's a car. So it makes it look a lot better polishing. And I'm going to explain how to do it. A couple things is maybe you'd wonder if it's bad to polish your gun. It makes it look a lot nicer. That's the main thing about it. I actually don't polish this because when you're looking down the sights, I don't want it to be too shiny if you're using it for self-defense and you end up getting a glare off the sun. So I don't polish the back right here, but I polish everything else. You could polish back if you want, but that's one thing I'd worry about. But maybe, I think some guns put maybe a protective clear coat on their weapons or their slides and whatnot, and if you polish that, it might be a little bit easier to rust. But when you have a polished gun, whenever you touch it, usually you can see it. I don't know how well it works on camera, but you can see when you touch it and you just wipe it off. So it's kind of neat. You know what spots of the gun you touched and which ones you didn't. And actually I just shot this gun, so you might see a little bit of dirt on it. But really, the barrel polishes up a lot better. I don't know if you can see how shiny it is compared to this one. It looks kind of dull and it looked kind of gold. I think they're nickel plated or something. They got some kind of, I think they're nickel coated. That's why, but I don't know. They just polish up a lot better, the barrels. But I had a Sigma. Some people might not like that gun, but I had a Sigma a while back, and it polished up real well. It looked like glass. Now, we're going to go into polishing though. I don't want to talk too long about that, but this is what it should look like. You can make it look a lot better than this one the more you polish it, but it gets kind of boring. So I just polish it one day, week later polish it some more, week later polish some more, keep it polished until I want it to get as shiny as you want. First thing I'm going to do is both these guns are safety checked. Nothing's in there, nothing is mag. I should have probably said at the beginning. Same one on this. This one we're going to get out of here though, because we're not going to actually be doing much with that one. That one's already, well, it's not done, but we're going to be polishing this. This hasn't been polished at all. First thing you want to do is you want to take your gun apart, however you take your gun apart, and then you're just going to take it apart. Now this is new, so this gun is kind of in a little pain because it's so tight still. I'll make a review on this later too, but CW40. But you get your gun apart. I take it all apart. Let's see if we can get this bad boy out. Shot that out, but it'll be fine. So there you go. You got your slide apart. You take your Mother's mag, and I'm not gonna do the whole gun because I don't make this video too long, but I'm just gonna go over most of the key spots. So I got, this is microfiber. I think cotton works a little bit better. If you got 100% cotton, I'd use that. This is I just laid down a cotton t-shirt too. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna start anywhere you want. You can start in the back, wherever. I'm gonna start right here. Well, this is a little bit harder spot to do, so I guess I'll do this one on camera. This one's kind of easy, just go down. But I take some of this polish, put it down everywhere. I do about half the gun at a time. So I'll do about right here. Well, half the area at a time. And I put the polish on there, and I let it sit for a little while. Kind of let it get in there. And I guess I'm not gonna let it sit too long, but I let it sit maybe like a minute. And I take this, and I start just going over it. Just keep rubbing. You just keep rubbing. Yeah, you gotta rub this a lot. That's why I'm not gonna do the whole gun, because it takes a little while to polish. That's why a Dremel would just fly through it. But you gotta buy a Dremel. This Mother's Mag stuff, I think it's like $5, and you can polish a lot of guns with that one container. So that's kind of neat. But you just keep going. See, if you look, it's kind of getting black. I don't know if you can see that. That's good. That means it's working. If it doesn't get black, see, this doesn't even look that black actually. When you do the barrel, you're gonna see it really black. But I think they might have some kind of coating on it. You just gotta keep polishing and polishing. But you just then you go. I switch it. I go to the clean spot. Keep rubbing. Yeah, this one's gonna take a while. You have to go over it a lot. Okay, see, it's a little bit black, but definitely not as black as I wish it'd be. And you'll see that on the barrel. It doesn't look like much difference. Right now, it takes a while. That's why it sucks. That's why Dremel's better. But you can still do it. But what I generally do is I'll go over it twice right away, because it's kind of boring. You just polish it a little bit. And like I said, maybe a week later you polish it a little bit more. So I put some more down now. Just let it sit there. And the extractor, you get a little bit of polish in there. I don't think it's going to hurt it. I know these cars have self-cleaning extractors, but I just let it sit on there for a little while. Like I said, I don't want to make the video too long, so I'm trying to hurry up. But then you just go over it and just keep rubbing. Once I shut this camera off, I'll probably just go over this a third time and let it soak longer, but still not black. It looks kind of brownish. I don't like that. My other car, could have sworn it was a little blacker. But just got to keep going at this, unfortunately. It might be because I need to let it sit a little longer too. See, I then switch over to another spot on the cloth and do that. Okay, so that's kind of quick. Right now, I don't see a lot of difference. I want this polished because it's new. It looks dull. But now we're going to switch over to this real quick. How I do this. This video's getting kind of long already. I put some right in here on these little cracks like that. And you let it sit, and then normally what you're going to do is you're going to go in here and you're just going to go just like this. I go up and down. Just up and down in these grooves right here for your slide. You just keep going up and down, up and down, up and down. This gets them real nice. Again though, it's not getting the way I want it to be. It needs a lot more polishing. The more you polish it too, it's going to start getting blacker and blacker. That means it's working better and better. Because they probably got some kind of protective coating on stainless steel too. But I want it to shine. And yeah, you just keep going. And that's probably about good. I would go at it a little bit more, but I don't want to take too much time. And then when you do the top, you put some here. I get some right here too. I just, like I said, don't get the back. That's me. Polish this up, then I do this section. Then I flip it over. I do this whole section. This whole section. I get this right here. And I just put it on there, rub this around, and polish that up. Now, the barrel, this is really nice, real easy, real quick. I'll show you real quick. You take your polish, and I put some all over this barrel. And yeah, like I said, you should let it sit. This one, we hopefully will get a lot of black, I'll be able to show you. But we got it all over this thing. All you do is take it, you grab your barrel, and you just hold it and twist it back and forth. The barrel's the quickest, easiest thing to polish on the gun. And I'm hoping we'll see a lot of black, and I can show you. Look at that. That's black. That's looking good. And then you just take another part of the barrel, and you do the same thing. Just grab it again with the new part of the rag, actually. Look at that. This barrel will get real nice. It's just so much easier. Probably, maybe, I'm thinking it is nickel coated. I'm pretty sure I read that. That's why it's a different color, but that might be why it polishes better too. But like I said, I had another gun, stainless steel. It looked like glass, polished up real nice. I mean, it took a little while still, but. And then yeah, this is looking about pretty good. Like I said, you're gonna have to let it sit more. Then I take this little tab right here, and I take the tip of the barrel and I put it right here, and I just go back and forth like that. And I have my finger pressing on it this way. You see, you got some black there. And then you put it. You do it again, and you just do about maybe 3 times until it stops turning black. I might have to do it more, but I gotta get this video going. And then if you get you get sometimes some polish there. I don't know if you can see. I just take a Q-tip and go around that. Now this too, I polish up real quick. So I don't want this video to be as long as it is right now. But you just put some polish down, and you can just do this side and this side if you want. I actually do all three, just because when I take the barrel out, I guess I'm kind of weird. I just want all three polished. But you just polish this up real nice too, because you want it to be all the same. So everything you're gonna go over twice. I only went over the barrel once, but I'm trying to speed up this video. And if you want to, you can polish the feed ramp on the cars that are extremely well polished. This is what I would love if my gun looked like, but I think you can get their hand polishing. It's going to take a while. Dremel will probably go real quick, but you don't have a Dremel. You want to see what it looks like. You got an old gun. Like I said, I just had a Sigma, the first gun I polished. I was like, you know, I don't care if it looks bad. It's a Sigma, so what the heck. I just polished it up, and it looked amazing. After that, I was like, wow. I used to like I like black guns. Now I like stainless steel, but they're stainless steel like with coatings on them, like them like that. And I don't know, I polished up that stainless steel Sigma, and it just looked amazing. So then I started polishing up other guns. But yeah, you just hit this area, hit this area. If you got little parts like this, you can hit this up too. And then your guide rod, you can pop that on and kind of polish. This one's kind of tough, but actually on my other gun, still safety checked. I polished this all up, and actually if you put an empty mag in there or something, you have this lock back. You can just polish up that whole, this will stick on, you can just polish this up real nice. But that's going to be about the end of the video. Like I said, I'll put a little bit of polish right here on top, and I would just rub it too, because you want this all polished up and looking nice. Hopefully this helped you guys out, because like I said, nobody really had a video on how to polish a gun slide, or hand polish anyways. And when I looked even online on Google, everybody was talking about Dremel, 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 Dremel. I didn't have a Dremel. I wanted to polish the slide. So this is how I did it. It works. Like I said, Dremel's probably better, but you can see what it looks like, and then if you like it so much, you know, buy a Dremel. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks.